Miss Feral Cat earned the achievement Getting Wood. Not in the game. Okay.
Hey everybody. Welcome to Spoiler Alert. This is Miss Feral Cat, Mary Ann, and HCC 788, Brian.
Hello, everybody. And this is a continuation of our series on the Minecraft Bedrock Anarchy server 2B2E. And we are traveling the overworld highway at X0 and in the Z positive direction.
Right now, I'm on mobile, as you can see. Brian and I were on vacation.
That's right. So not only is my voice different, as you might have noticed, I'm a little under the weather,
Yeah.
but you'll see a few things different in this video. Yes, Miss Feral Cat is recording using her phone. We were playing on a phone because we were playing in an unusual place and in unusual circumstances.
Yeah, we went on vacation and we weren't able to get a good connection. So when we were sitting in the airport, we decided let's try to get on the server. And I had my phone. I didn't have my computer with me, so I got on my phone. So I'm playing mobile, which is a completely new experience for me. I've played on mobile before, but it's been in a single player world where it was easier to anticipate things, but here is the Anarchy server, of course. So um, it's easier to die on your phone.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the mobile interface is probably as good as it can be,
Yeah.
but man, it's not as easy as playing on a bigger screen and with normal controls.
Right. Yes. But I really wanted to play. We really wanted to get in the server.
We had been unable to play for a few days because we were in the ocean. We couldn't. Well, I mean, we were on a boat. Okay,
Yeah,
we
big
weren't
boat.
like just floating in the ocean randomly. We were on a boat, but we couldn't get a connection to play, so it'd been a little while. And we were on the way back home, and we were waiting in an airport, and we had some time, so we thought we would give the airport connection a try. And here we are.
Yes. So things will be different. Like I will crouch and move slowly on places that I normally wouldn't because I'm on my phone and it's herky jerky. And I'm trying to use both hands, of course, to move and look. And so I realized that I did a lot of looking down like I am now when I normally would look around. But hopefully it's a pleasant enough experience for
And
the viewers. Yeah.
this is a special video.
Yes, it is.
That's why we're doing this now, even though my voice is kind of wrecked. We're doing this now because we wanted to get to this. This is a special video. We've been a little behind on editing the videos that we were done, but this one we really wanted to get to because we hit a special milestone.
Yes, we do.
And there's a lot of activity in the chat in this
Yes.
video, so we will have some people to thank, and they should show up in the chat as well.
Yes, we were a lot more active in chat here than we normally are, which is funny because playing on mobile and chatting is even more difficult. So I will be cutting out anytime the keyboard comes up on the screen. I will be editing that part out because it's a distraction and it's unnecessary. But the chat will be visible.
Yes,
So anything Brian and I say in the chat will be there.
and there is much said, and
Yes.
this is also our way to give a shout out to the people who helped us reach that milestone and who were chatting with us that day.
Yes.
But this is starting as another entry in our journey on the highway.
Yes. We are headed toward 80,000. So I fell in the water just a second ago because it is difficult to run in a straight line on mobile. There I go again.
Yeah.
And then I just have to keep in the water.
Yeah.
And at this point, I was like, okay, I got to find there was a place to get up.
S. Bain, do either of you want to join the highway crew? Well, we sort of did.
Yes.
But we're right now we're just trying to stay on the highway without falling off.
Yeah.
I guess while we're just walking on a single block path over the ocean, we can talk about what we planned to do when we hit this certain milestone, because we had talked about it before, and now we're actually doing it. So maybe we can give a little setup to that.
Yeah. A while back, we had said that when we reach 100 subscribers, we would create a marker of sorts, and we would do it out of dirt. As this is thank you for reaching 100, helping us reach 100 subscribers. And as our subscriber count goes up to 200, 300, etc., we'll increase the material that we use. So we're going to use dirt for the 100, and then the 200 will be a stronger material,
probably cobblestone.
Yeah. And it will go up from there.
Yeah, so as we hit higher milestones, we will build out of more just better and materials. So we'll have monuments out there, to you guys who are watching us.
Yes. And the monument or structure or, is more of a shout out to the fans who helped us reach that goal. So, yes, it's only dirt, but it's not just dirt because, we do, anyway, you will see once we get there.
Yes, you will see that in this video, because as we are recording this video, we did hit that milestone.
Yes. So, and here's the chat. Brian is starting to get chatty. And I do get chatty, but I think he did more chatting because it was easier for him. He was on his computer.
Yeah, I had a keyboard.
Yeah, and I had my phone, which was, again, super fun and interesting. It was interesting. I did still have a good time playing, but I prefer a computer with a controller.
Yeah, this may be the worst way to play the game.
Yeah.
Is there a worse way than this? Maybe, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I'm just really glad that although I was on my phone, I was still in a position to record and get this momentous occasion on camera, as you will, so that we could create another video to share for everyone, So
that's in a way it's part of the journey. So right now this is a literal journey, over blocks in the overworld, and it's a metaphorical journey to a goal of having 100 subscribers. It's really nice to have everybody here. It's been a lot of fun. It's fun no matter who or how many people are watching.
Yeah.
But we are really happy that folks are checking it out. We do really like this server. We're enjoying the Anarchy server, and we really think there should be more and better content for it. There is some content for 2B2E, and we like that. We watched as much of it as we can find, but we really would love for there to be more, so we are trying to create more.
Oh, here we go. How many people here post YouTube vids?
Yeah,
Here
so-
we go. This is when it starts picking up.
Yep, Yellowy J, you get the credit for starting that conversation.
I get the feeling that Yellow Jay intentionally asked that question, knowing that we were there. They started following us. Yes, yeah, and so and commented on one of our videos. So thank you for that. Thank you again, Yellow Jay, for subscribing and commenting and bringing it up in the game.
Yeah, it was a big help. And, this is, I mean, it's already a lot of fun for us. And so this has just enhanced the enjoyment.
Yes. Everyone in the chat, it was so fun to chat with everyone.
Yeah, so, let's start maybe a new revolution of 2B2E content. I know there has been some in the past. The server has been around for a while. There's a video about the history of 2B2E out there and the factions, the incursions, and so on. That was quite a while ago, and presently, I would just like to see more content. So let's get that going.
Yeah, and I would like to remind everyone again that I am on my phone doing this, and whenever I want to comment in the chat, my keyboard comes up and it's kind of a distraction, so I will be cutting that part out. So if I will be editing that part out of the video. So if it seems like things are cut off kind of abruptly, that's why. I'm trying to make it a more pleasant viewing experience for everyone, so they don't have to see my keyboard on the screen and me typing haphazardly.
Yellow Jay says, so is that you speaking HCC? Yeah, it was. It's me speaking now too, although you may not recognize my voice. You've heard of Con Crud? I have Cruise Crud.
Cruise Crud, yes. He caught something from our vacation. But that's what's up, yeah.
Our style of play, we've mentioned this before, is different from a lot of content creators on this platform about this server. So, like, we are not flying around. We are not using X-ray vision and
right.
doing a lot of huge PvP battles and things like that.
Right.
We're not opposed to it. It's just that right now we're kind of enjoying acting like explorers and checking out this world.
Yes. Yeah, we are very vanilla. We play completely vanilla. We don't use any cheats, any hacks. We haven't even figured out how to dupe. So even though we know other players are duping.
Me talk English real good.
Yeah.
Well, we're vanilla in the game.
In the game. Yeah. I was being really careful running along because it is just, I am not used to playing on mobile, and if I fall, then it's going to be a challenge to get back up.
We are about at the 75,000 block milestone. We had thought we would get to 80,000 in this, but the goal for this video changed as we were going along.
Yes. Yeah. After chat picked up and after the chat picked up there, we had a new goal. And you will see the frenzy of activity.
That's right.
Soon enough, yes.
So some signs at 75,000. It's nice. I love to see it.
Yes, we love to see signs.
I think I will point out that my skin in this game right now, from Miss Feral Cat's perspective, is just the Steve skin. But I do have a different skin that I use. I have an all black skin, and that had not been showing up on her screen when she's recording. But we fixed that, I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Yeah.
So in future videos, when she looks at me, she should see my regular skin.
Right. And it's the skin that is on our thumbnail.
Right. That's why the thumbnail skin looks that way.
Yes. So we had to fiddle with some settings to fix it, but I believe we took care of that. So
the black skin, the straight black skin, is something that I had used for quite a while. I might update it, customize it a little bit more. A long time ago, I had a custom skin that looked like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe, but I can't use that one because Snake Eyes doesn't talk, and Lord knows I can hardly stop talking. So I might do something else.
Yeah. My skin is one you can get in the game, but I chose one that's a little shorter, so it's not the characters are usually 2 blocks high. Mine is just a little less than 2 blocks high because I'm short in real life. So
we put a sign at the actual 75,000K mark.
Yes.
That is something that I keep doing when we come across these milestones and the marker isn't in exactly the right place.
Right.
I try to put one that is in exactly the right place.
Yes. Normally, Brian would just put a marker at every 10,000, but he put one here because there is a milestone here. There's the platform and other signs, other player activity, so he decided to put one right at 75,000.
Yeah, and we like to see player activity. Hey, this is what makes it more interesting than just a single player game.
Yes. Yeah. And a couple of things happened here. The road ends. Was it in?
I believe so.
Yeah.
We had to continue it, and apparently this was continued after whomever put that sign ran out of resources. So somebody had some netherrack to carry it on.
Yeah. Yes, I'm. Oh, there we had another follower right there, another subscriber.
Mr. Fatal Death.
Mr. Fatal Death, thank you. So I am thanking you verbally instead of just in the game.
Thanking orally, as you might say.
Yeah.
Someday you will complete Fatal Death Medical School and be Dr. Fatal Death.
Dr. Fatal Death. So someone continued the highway here just a little bit off center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I shouldn't complain. It's it's at least somebody added to it, but it's 1 block over. Why?
Why not?
It is so weird seeing your inventory in mobile. It's just different.
Yes, yeah. Oh, that's right. You fell. So you fell and you needed a way to get back up. That's why I did that.
I think the highway is too high up.
It is.
At this level.
Yes.
Our preference is to have it lower because, if you fall off, it can be a pain in the nuggets to get back up to it.
Yeah.
Thanks for another sub there in the chat.
Yes, thank you.
Cousin got wood.
In the game.
In the game.
this was a fun one, even though mobile is not my preferred way to play. It was still fun. I had a really good time doing this.
Me too, and it helped in a time of extreme boredom when we were sitting in an airport with literally nothing to do. I mentioned in the chat that a lot of 2B2E videos are like 2-minute kit drops or griefing videos or something like that. And those are cool. I do catch those as often as I can. But, we wanted to do something a little different. So there's more of a variety of content about this server.
Yes. Yes, we want to show people what the game is, like what this server is, what it entails, and things like that, beyond just kit drops and destruction and things of that nature.
You're putting the path back.
I am, yes.
Back on the right coordinate.
Because I might have a touch of OCD.
Yeah. Someone had to do it.
This is really difficult to do. I just want to reiterate that this is hard.
And there's Bumper Mars asking for the channel. Really, thanks, guys. It was really, really nice that everybody helped out. Yes. So we thanked everyone in the chat, and we're thanking everyone here as well.
Yes, and it was really fun and just pleasant to be more active in the chat with people who recognize us, and now y'all are YouTube famous. Just saying.
You're all famous now. You will probably see a flurry of Minecraft content here for a few days.
Yeah.
Because we've recorded several videos that we haven't edited and got up yet, and we're trying to catch up a little bit. So you may see some rapid fire Minecraft videos pretty soon, but eventually it'll kind of even out, and we'll try to keep it going regularly, as well as our other types of videos that we have for the channel.
Yeah. We having the rapid fire videos available every day or every other day is probably not something we're going to do on a regular basis, but we will have regular videos, because recording while we play is pretty simple to do. It's just a push of a few buttons, and I have learned how to use the editing program. So, yeah.
And I gotta give a lot of credit to Yellowy J. He really kind of made this a mission to get us to 100 subscribers. So,
yes. Yeah.
I mean, thanks for the persistence.
There we go. I guess we better get those videos edited, and that's what we're doing.
Yes. But we only have so much time, and we were on vacation. Got us a break. We were in the ocean on a boat.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the ocean in the game, too.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
We're
Ooh, yeah. Parallels.
Yes.
Parallels to real life.
Parallels.
So at some point, the decision is made that we need this highway to be closer to the water level.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do something about that.
Yes, and it's perfect timing. We'll get to that when it comes. That when we're finally in that position to change the level and everything that goes with it. So
before we started this, I think we were at what, 96 subscribers. So we were really close. That's why we had discussed the idea of doing a monument when we hit 100 subscribers. Bumper says, "Is that you and your wife's picture?" Well, we're not married. We're living in sin. But yeah, that's us.
Yeah, but that's me. Hair flip. That's yeah. And we have some videos. We have other videos, movie reactions, and that's us. So you can see us.
You can see my ugly mug.
No.
You said, "Thanks everyone, we will work on those edits tonight." We did not actually.
No. The plan was to. Oh yeah, here's Brian. Miss Pharaoh Cat is playing on her phone in an airport right now. It's hilarious watching her try to type.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, I was looking over your shoulder.
It was so hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, for me it was.
Yeah. We did not get to work on those videos that night because we did not get home until 3 a.m. the following day.
Yeah. So we just crashed when we got home. So we got to it as soon as we could.
Yeah.
Bumper thinks it's a cute photo.
Thank you again, Bumper Mars.
She is cute, and then there's an ugly guy in the photo with her.
Stop it.
Another type of video that we will probably be adding is travel videos. We travel a lot, and a lot of times we record stuff during our travel. So
Yeah.
We can present the world outside of the screen. We can show you the real world outside of Minecraft.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about doing travel videos because if we travel to places that nobody else has been to and we talk about it and show videos of it, we're spoiling it.
Mhm.
So it's relevant to the
Yeah.
channel. Yeah.
I want to add here, because we're about to get to a more interesting part, where there's actually something to see up here other than
Yes.
ocean.
Yeah, Brian's square booty.
Yeah. My initials, HCC 788, that actually comes from something else that predates this channel. So I'm not going to say what it is, but if you can figure out what the HCC stands for, please put that in a comment. Let's see if you can get it. See if you can find out what the HCC is. You get a free no prize if you get the right answer. It's a free no prize.
Free no prize.
There is no prize, but it is free.
Well, you know what? We could, if somebody figures it out, we can give them a shout out in our next video.
Sure.
Or put up a sign or something. Free no prize.
Yeah. So I'm stair stepping over to that little structure over there.
Yeah, there's like a little island or something. Yeah.
That is the first interesting structure we've seen since we started out on this video, other than the platform at 75,000. So we are really keen to check this out.
Yes, we're like, oh look, something to do. And I am hesitant to jump in the water.
Could be sharks in there.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. This was the opportunity that we needed to build the highway on the, at the ocean level rather than so high up.
There are advantages to both ways. There are advantages to having it high up, advantages to having it lower down. Our preference is to have it, closer to water level or ground level.
Mm-hmm.
So for our part here, with our little extension of this highway, we are taking it down a little bit. I have to say, Ms. Feral Cat, your commitment to using proper spelling and grammar, despite the difficulties, is admirable.
It's really hard for me to just blow that off,
Uh-huh.
because I'm also, spoiler alert, I'm a writer. And so it's like I want to make sure but I just, at some point, I just had to give up. And commas were irrelevant.
It looks like, thank you, XCQQ. It looks like you have profanity blocked on this account. So you can't see the fucks and the dams and the shits.
I'm pretty sure it's just because it was on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I know that on my computer, my settings are different where I can see people swear. But on my phone, it must have been set to censored. Because I say fuck like the next person.
Yeah. Well, you need to fucking fix that motherfucking thing.
I know. Yeah. I'll get to that, damn it. So we're exploring this mine. We didn't. Yeah, it was just a mine.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's still the first structure or any kind of build or anything that we've come across other than the platform. So we still have to check it out, and you never know. You might find Jimmy Hoffa down there. You'll never know unless you check.
Right. People in the chat are very, very busy accessing our channel and giving us shout outs and stroking our button and all that.
Yeah. Thanks for the stroke.
Stroke it.
Yeah.
Stroke that button.
We don't do a lot of PvP, and we're not. We don't have enchanted armor. I have diamond armor here. I switched from my iron armor in a previous session, but we're not, out there assassinating people unless they're easy targets.
Yeah.
So we're not likely to kill whomever we come across, unless we feel like it. For me, dying in the game is just part of the game. So it's like, oh, well, I died. Respawn.
Right. Oh, well. That's part of being in a anarchy server. I just want to remind everyone how difficult this is to do on mobile. I'm sure a lot of people who play mostly on mobile are used to the mechanics, but I am not. So I'm very herky-jerky and I look like I don't know what I'm doing.
One thing I like about recording while playing on a controller is that the head pan movement is, in my opinion, smoother than if you're using a mouse.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Now y'all will be YouTube famous.
That's right. We officially surpassed 100 subs just at that moment.
We did it, and everyone in the chat helped.
Yeah. So sincere thanks. And basically we decided right then and there that instead of having the goal of reaching 80,000, we were going to go ahead and create our dirt monument to 100.
Yes. So right now we are talking about that. And I voluntold Brian to do it because he had his computer with a controller. and I was on my phone. It would have been nearly impossible to do it.
So yeah, it was a little easier for me.
So there you are, Yellow Jay. You are in our YouTube video.
There you go, YouTube famous. Should start getting free drinks, free meals at restaurants.
Yeah. And now we're trying to figure out how to get out of here. Uh, we're trying to figure out how to get out of here. So, Josie, hi YouTube. People still asking for our channel name. Thank you again. We are discussing getting out of this little nook here so that Brian can start building.
Yes, and Josie, YouTube says hi back. So we really wanted to get to this as quickly as possible because of the support that we got, and we wanted to show our appreciation. But we were in kind of a jam because we had a backlog of videos that we needed to get to first. So we immediately started building the monument, but you won't see it for a number of days after because we're having to catch up.
Yeah. So S Bane, she found our second base.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I would like to give a personal shout out to S Bane for finding our second base, because that base was way far out. There was no player activity out there, and she found it. So kudos to you. Great job.
Yes, and thanks for leaving it mostly intact. That was nice too.
Yeah. Actually, she just left signs. So she just left some signs. But right now we're talking about the mechanics behind creating this this monument, and here Brian goes. He's starting to.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I chose the spot for it. I wanted it to be visible from the highway.
Drop down. Just drop in the water.
Yeah, I don't know why I made this more complicated than it had to be. There's water right there.
Yeah. But here he is. He's building it. So we are we said we would do it. We reached 100. So we did it.
And we delivered the monument immediately. Unfortunately, we didn't deliver the video for the monument right away. So
right, yeah.
You know, we're delivering, paying off as we can.
Yes. So I wanted to reposition myself so that you could see him creating the monument. So
you can see on your screen the coordinates. We're not hiding the coordinates to this. And it very well may be that someone will come along and blow it up. You know, it's that kind of place. But at least temporarily, there is a monument in honor of all of you.
Yes. And there's video evidence. So we did do it. It's there. And thank you again. You know, we couldn't have done it without our subscribers. So, yeah, Brian's trying to figure out what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though I'm on my laptop and not on a phone, we are still in an airport, and
yes.
It's a little distracting. So I'm just doing the best I can here. I went with an interesting font choice here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it though. It's like, thick on the right, thick on the backside, like your girlfriend.
100%. Big bottom. Big bottom.
Talking about mud flaps. There we go. HTC is building right now.
Yeah, I had to clear some things out of the way to make room, make some space, and I had to grab a little bit more dirt because I think I ran out here.
Yeah. Yeah. People who don't follow the channel, they're, at first when they see it, they're going to wonder, what is this about? But they'll figure it out.
Yellow EJ wants to be in one of our videos. Well, you already are.
Yeah, you already are. There you go. Did I mention how challenging it was to type in the chat on my phone?
Yeah, well, I was there. I saw.
Yeah, you were sitting right next to me. This was fun. This was fun to watch. It was exciting. And I know, like I said again, it's just dirt, but it's significant.
Yes,
we've reached 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
So
it's a start.
yes.
At some point, we may be building these monuments out of diamond blocks.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought, what are we gonna do when we reach 1,000 subscribers?
A good question.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure exactly how far out these milestones should be. If we should do it every 100 or spread them out over time. But we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But as we hit the milestones, each of these will be built out of a more prestigious material.
Yes. One of them should be out of quartz.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Of course, and we understand and we know that inevitably everything gets destroyed here. I get it. It's cool. But at least for a moment, it exists. And there's evidence that it exists.
Yeah, there he is, putting sign. Brian loves signs.
Yes.
So it's a record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I see them, they open up my eyes.
In the chat, I think some people are surprised when they discover that a player is a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most video games are played with a penis, so how do you even control it with no dong?
Oh God.
But you're Miss Feral Cat, so
Yeah.
I think that one's probably
That's kind of obvious.
Should catch on to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've used Miss Feral Cat for probably longer than some of you have been alive. I've had that email as, an email address for decades.
I may have been using HTC 788 for longer than some of you have been alive, providing you are no older than 11 years old. Now I'm going to make a chest and put some signs in them.
Yes.
So in case you don't have a sign, you can drop one there. And yep. I decided, well, where you just placed that torch, that's where I want to put my...
That's where you wanted to put the chest.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
it'll be right there. We'll toss some signs in there, and we're good.
Yeah. Yep. Miss Feral Cat HCC 788, 100 subscribers, June 9th, 2025.
That's right, 100 submissives. As we wrap up here, I think this is a good time to say thank you again. Thank you to everyone in the chat. We have thanked a lot of you individually in this video and in the chat.
Yeah.
And I just want to give another thanks broadly to everyone who jumped in. And I really hope you enjoy this stuff. And if you create content at any level, I hope maybe this inspires you to do some of your own. This server has been a lot of fun for us. And yeah, I just think there should be more, and let's make more.
Yes, and yeah, thank you again. I wanted to thank everyone again too. We literally could not have done it without you guys. Like, you guys have to be the subscribers, so
exactly. Yeah. If we did it without you guys, we'd have exactly 2 subscribers.
Yeah. I think right now I'm trying to get into a position to do a selfie or a screenshot, which I can't do from my phone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You had to do it.
Right.
Yeah. Brian had to go into, the right mode and get a screenshot. So, thank you again for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Spoiler Alert. And if you play in the server, please, talk to us. Leave signs when you see our signs,
Visit our 100 monument.
Yes.
Send us pictures.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. So.
Watch future videos because you will see us die multiple times.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
See, there are some videos that haven't been edited yet, so I spoiler alert, I know what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you again, everybody. It has been it's been a pleasure. We've had so much fun doing this. So,
thanks again. See you in the next one.